Oh, this is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eastern Washington offensive tackle Tristen Taylor. What's up, bro?
What's up? Thanks for having me.
Anytime, bro. Where can they find you at social media platform?
On Instagram and Twitter, it's at Tristen Taylor 65.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So you represent the 209. That's cool.
Yeah.
So what made you start playing football?
My family wanted me to play, but I didn't play my freshman year. And then I got into it sophomore year, and I was just good at it.
Okay. So what was it like? What was the influence that got you to play at some point?
Just me being big, I guess. I don't know. I always liked watching it.
That's how it was for me, man. When you get those big guys, they're always saying, hey, you should go play football, stuff like that. So coming out of Stockton, were there any other top college recruits for you, or just Eastern Washington alone?
I had like a UNLV offer, Idaho, and Weber State, and then I don't know if anyone my year went to like a Division I.
Okay, so those were just the only offers besides that. But what made you choose to go to Eastern Washington?
Just they win a lot of games and all that, and they always put out good offensive linemen.
So good offensive lineman. So how long have you been playing at Eastern Washington?
I was there for 7 years, and I played 6, I guess. I redshirted 1 year, and then I got hurt 1 year.
So you were redshirt the first year, then you were injured, then you were eligible to play those years. So Did you start off as a tackle, or did you play some other positions?
I've played every position on the O-line except right guard.
Okay, so you're Mr. Versatile. So you played guard except for the right guard position, but anything else you pretty much played everywhere.
Yeah, I can do right guard too, but I just never did it in a game.
Oh, okay. So speaking of like teams, what teams have you met with during like your pro day?
Seattle, the Dolphins, and the Panthers. And then tomorrow I'm going to work out with the Niners at their little area thing.
Okay, so we can confirm that the San Francisco 49ers are going to meet up with Tristen Taylor, by the way. So yeah, speaking of this, of you, man, you're like 6'6", 320-pound guy, but watching your film, you're like one of the best in the conference by far.
Yeah.
So outside of football, what does Tristen Taylor like to do as a person outside of football?
Just play like Xbox with my friends. Sometimes go shooting. Like when I was up in Washington, I went a lot.
Okay, so you're more outdoor and video games kind of guy. That's cool. So what is your favorite video game you like playing?
Probably just Call of Duty right now. I used to like playing FIFA a lot, but not anymore.
Okay. Yeah, Call of Duty's kind of cool, but you ever play Halo or not so much?
I've played it. It's just I never really got into it.
How about Grand Theft Auto? Nah.
Same thing. I've played it. Not really into it.
Okay. All right. So that's kind of cool. I mean, you play Call of Duty and other stuff and outdoor stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So like, what kind of stuff do you like watching on a daily on TV?
I watch stuff on like Twitch. It's like the gaming website thing. And then just like whatever TV shows I can get into on Netflix or something.
Okay, that's pretty cool, man. Usually I like watching stuff like that, like Cobra Kai on Netflix. I like to watch that. I don't know if you watch that.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I definitely recommend you to check it out, man. It is some good stuff. It's kind of like a, I guess you can say it's like a little, like I guess you can say it's like a bring back material of the Karate Kid in some way, like the sequels.
Oh yeah, I think my brother watches that.
Yeah, it's a good show. But
Okay.
speaking of like playing football, what's your personal best at bench press?
Like just for one rep.
Yeah, just for one rep.
I haven't done a one rep in a while, but I've hit 385 for three. So
Okay.
something above 400 pounds for sure.
So was there like any other football player that you model your game after growing up?
No, I just like get stuff from all different types of players. Like I like watching Andrew Whitworth a lot.
Yeah, he's a pro. He's been doing it for like many years. Even at 40
Yeah,
years old, this guy got a ring.
yeah.
So was there like any other team that you grew up idolizing that you wanted to play for at some point as a kid?
No, I mean I watched the Raiders, but like my family was like Raiders, Niners fans, but I didn't really like care for teams. I just like players.
Okay, so yeah, usually Stockton's in between the Niners and Raiders, so
Yeah.
it's a common thing over there. But what's it like growing up in Stockton, man? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's nothing different than Fresno.
Yeah, I don't really like do stuff anymore in Stockton just because it's been getting bad recently. So I just like hang out, work out, and then just chill at home.
Yeah, usually I have family down somewhere down Hammer Lane. I have like my sister
Mhm.
down there. They live down there, so it's kind of like a thing. I go there every now and then. It's kind of gotten worse, like you said.
Yeah.
So like so what's like okay, which player oh, this is a good question right here for one of my followers.
Yeah. I've always wanted to like go against Aaron Donald just because he's the best player on the D line. So I just want to see if I could block him.
Oh man, that would be a dream matchup.
Yeah.
If only you play for the Niners or Seattle or Arizona, that would be the possibility. You get them twice a year.
Yeah.
So speaking of like teams in general, like you've kind of like been playing college for like at least 7 years over there, huh?
Yeah. I was there for 7.
Okay, so so looking at the way you play the game, it's like you're very versatile, and that's something that the 49ers really like about their offensive lineman. If you can play the guard, the center, the tackle, which you've been dominating tackle at that position last season. So I've seen you kind of taking down defenders down.
Yeah. I like playing right tackle the most, honestly, but I can do left guard, right guard, anything.
So what's the difference between playing the right side and the left side, if you had to put the difference?
There's not really a difference. It's just like if your feet and stuff can like handle the switch.
So what do you enjoy most as a lineman? Do you enjoy run blocking or pass blocking?
I like pass blocking personally just because I'm much better at pass blocking than run blocking, but I like pass blocking a lot more because it just feels good to stop somebody's rush, like knowing that you beat them in their game.
Yeah, it's a lot better, but sometimes certain linemen do embrace that type of impose your will type of thing, just run blocking. But yeah, pass blocking is something that we all enjoy because if we take down the rusher, it's a good feeling in the world, especially giving them enough time in the pocket. That's what we like about as linemen's embrace.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like, if it wasn't for offensive linemen, do you think it's pretty much impossible for a quarterback and a running back to accomplish as a team?
I mean, yeah, just because there'll just be free rushes, but like if you're just doing like 7-on-7, then I don't think you need them really, like at all.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much like it's important for the trenches, like the battle of the trenches. Like you can play, if you dominate the defensive line, you pretty much have given your quarterback time, or you've pretty much
Yeah.
opened the lanes for the running backs to get those big chunk of yards.
Yeah.
So yeah, what would it kind of be like, man? It would be kind of interesting to watch you play against somebody like Aaron Donald. I would like to see that. That's something to be watchable.
Yeah. I just want to see how well I could do against him. I'm not saying that I'd beat him every time or anything, but I just want to see what I could do.
Well, if you want to know how to beat him, then you need to ask Daniel Brunskill. He's got the recipe. So so when you look at it this way, like for you as a person, like outside of football, like what's one of your most favorite snacks? If you had to pick one.
I haven't really ate any snacks just because I've been doing the draft prep stuff. So I've been craving like hot Cheetos right now because I haven't had them in months.
So you're mostly strictly on a diet, right? Because is that how they do it for athletes, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of training do you usually do when you're like training for the draft? Like what kind of like drills do you mostly do? Footworks, blocking drills, or what kind of stuff?
Well, since I just did my pro day, I'm not going to do like any 40 stuff or anything anymore since I finally got that out of the way. So right now I'm just going to do footwork stuff until tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, I'm going to start trying to get some more strength in my legs and then just do normal football stuff like drills and all that.
Yeah, especially the footwork. That's mostly important for offensive line. And then
Yeah.
your block techniques and all that takes care of itself. So what was your best game that you've ever played as a college player?
Um, Probably last year when I played against Montana State. They had a DN that I switched to right tackle on a week's notice, and I shut them down the whole game pretty much.
Okay, so you did pretty good against that game. So what was like oh yeah, so yeah. I guess they want McGlinchey gone. I guess they want you on board.
Yeah, I haven't seen any film on McGlinchey, so we'll see.
So have you ever looked at a guy like Joe Staley or not really?
I used to watch him a little bit, but not like obviously he retired and all that, so I haven't seen much.
How about Trent Williams?
Yeah, I watch him every chance I get.
So what is something different about Trent Williams that you really admire most about his game?
Just how he moves for being how so big. Like he's very large and he just has like the prettiest feet.
Yeah, he's very athletic, and the way how Shanahan was able to use him in certain package plays, they were making him do those runaround plays and all that stuff, and doing
Yeah.
the block plays, that's been perfected.
Yeah.
So, like, if you had to like choose between like the side, you already said that you're more comfortable on the right side, but you never played the right guard spot. But I think you've played pretty good at center, right?
I only played it in 2 games at center, but I think I could do a pretty good job at it.
So if they were asking you to play center, you would just play with no problem.
I mean, there'd be a learning curve probably just because I haven't done it that much, but I'd try to do it with no problem.
Okay. So so looking at this way, so what's it been like since getting into the draft? What's been the journey like for you?
It was just I was out in Florida training, and then my pro day was super late. It was like a week ago, so I just had to get through that, and it took a while.
So it took a while. Yeah, a lot of training in Florida and somewhere else. Like it kind of gets to that nervous process, but looking forward to the draft, like you feel like you're just nervous a little bit, right? Or not?
No, I'm not nervous. I'm just waiting to see if I'll get drafted or not, and then go from there.
Yeah, that's the best part is you got to wait and see what happens. I'm pretty sure you're moving up draft boards from what I'm looking at. I'm seeing your name pop up and the way you play. Like watching a lot of your film, I'm seeing how you block and do a pretty good job. That's something that we do like as an organization. We like guys who are versatile, and you pretty much check the boxes. So it's like if they need you to play guard or center, but like you said, you're willing to learn it and it will be a learning curve. So that's something that you're willing to do.
Yeah, I don't care what I play on the offensive line, honestly. Like I just want to win games. That's it.
Yeah, that's the mentality I like. You want to win. And it's a great feeling, you know. You'll do whatever it takes to win. Some players just want to stick on one spot and say, that's where I want to be. But
Yeah,
you're probably willing to do whatever it takes to win.
pretty much.
So who was the best player that you faced that who that's going to be a draft prospect come in this year? Like who was the guy that you had a good matchup against?
Probably the guy at Montana State. Like, obviously, he didn't do good against me, but he was probably the best DN prospect in our conference that I went against this year.
Okay, so he's definitely somebody from Montana State. There's even that linebacker named Troy Anderson.
Yeah, I tried to put him on the ground a couple times, but he's a great player. He's fast and strong.
Yeah, definitely like the Big Sky Conference. So what's the difference between playing over there? Is it kind of very good competition, or is it just kind of like Mountain West is almost?
I mean, you'll always get good players wherever you're playing against, so it doesn't really matter. But obviously, it's not like the SEC or anything. But all the
Yeah.
games are still close and good.
So there's like a lot of those shootouts, right?
Yeah, like mostly everyone in the Big Sky throws the ball, so you're going to get high scoring games.
Oh, so it's kind of like the Big 12 version of it, just more small conference. Oh, I get it. Because I've seen a lot of Eastern Washington, other schools that you guys were playing against, and it would be a high score type offense.
Yeah, I think we averaged like for 50 points this year or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So what is it kind of like to just come from the same school as Cooper Cup and Kendrick Bourne and those other guys and Samson Ebicom who came from that college?
I was actually on their team when they were here. I was a freshman and I played with them all. So just like seeing Cooper Cup work out and all that, it was good. And then going against Samson every day in practice, he beat me a lot, and it was just good to get like it helped me get better.
Yeah, especially the guy's fast. Ebicom just has that speed, but the technique, the way he plays. So he's beat you every time in practice.
I mean, for the most part, he beat me when I was a freshman all the time.
So what was it like just playing with a guy like Kendrick Bourne? Was he very energized on the locker
Yeah,
room?
yeah, he's the same way he is now. Like what he looks like on like Twitter or Instagram, he's the same exact way. Like,
So what was Cooper Cup like? A very quiet guy or very talkative, or in which way?
he was quiet, I guess, but he talked when he needed to. But he just did his thing and helped us win games.
That's all that matters, man. It's just a character on the field. But did you felt like you needed to carry the leadership after those guys left, or?
No, we still had other older guys, and then like I didn't really think I had to do leadership stuff until like a year and a half ago and all that, 2 years ago.
So when did you start becoming captain?
Um, right when COVID hit that year.
Okay, so yeah, COVID was a challenging part, and that's what made you stay another year, right?
Yeah, my head coach thought it would be the best for me, so I decided to do it.
Yeah, can't go wrong with it. And you still got some veteran experience. So you play like a savvy veteran in college because you've been there longer. So it does give
Yeah.
you a great advantage. So so before we get into a high note, man, let me think of something else. Like personally, man, just looking at you as a person, man, I can tell that you're definitely going to succeed at the next level. Whoever drafts you, they're gonna get somebody good. But let me explain to you, like if somebody drafts you, what are they getting out of Tristen Taylor as a player on the field?
Just somebody that wants to win, that I'll be in the offices daily. Doesn't like all I care about is winning pretty much. I don't like losing at all, like in anything.
Yeah, who does it, man? Losing just it's a disease. It kind of it kills us in a way, and we want to win at all costs. But you're getting somebody who's willing to win, right?
Yeah.
So you're a team player, or you're pretty much the guy that just does his part.
What do you mean?
Like you're pretty much a team player, or you're just more of a individual of yourself.
I guess I'm like both, I guess, but the only thing that I care about is winning games. Um, but I don't care what they have me. If they draft me, pick me up, I'll play whatever they need.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a good attitude right there. Like, the thing that stands out is, you just do your part and that's what matters. And you've been around this team for so long that you bring really good quality leadership and you pretty much have done everything that's been asked. So that's pretty much something that most coaches do want is a player like you on the team.
Yeah, I'll just do my work and hopefully that'll help show people like that way of leadership instead of like being the talker or something.
Yeah. So what would be your plans during the draft? Are you going to go with your family, or are you just going to be on your own, or what's the plans going for the draft?
I'll probably watch the first round, and then after that, I'll just treat it like a normal day until I get a call.
Oh yeah. Sometimes that's what most prospects do, to try to figure out something. But yeah, it's got to be exciting for you just to get to the draft.
Yeah, I just want to see where I'm at, like, and then finally get back into football stuff. So hopefully I get a call on the 28th, 29th, whatever.
So does it matter which team you want to get drafted by, or you just don't care?
No, I don't care. I'm just want to go play.
That's the attitude I like. You just want to play wherever you want to go, man. So do you feel like I'm pretty sure when they get you, man, they're going to get somebody who's going to do everything that's asked. So that's all that matters.
Yep.
So besides playing football, what other sports have you played?
Nothing. I played soccer when I was a little kid. And then other than that, I haven't done nothing.
Okay. So pretty much we've pretty much cleared up everything that we need. And I just wanted to just say, appreciate you on the show. And I'm going to wish you the best of luck, and I'm going to be rooting for you, but I'm going to give you a solo introduction to the audience. And I hope Niners some way draft you, but if not, I'm still going to root for you. So I'm going to give you the floor.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day. Just interview me and all that.
Yeah, no problem, bro. It's a great honor, man. Even though it's just 20 or 30 minutes of your time, bro, that's all that matters. And I'm just hoping that whoever drafts you, man, they're going to get somebody that's going to do it, whatever it takes, man. But, the journey's going to be interesting, man. That's what I can say.
Yeah, it will be.
So everybody else who tuned in, man, I appreciate all you guys in the comments. But as always, CG Ruthless Sports and Tristen Taylor is out. So definitely wish you luck, kid.
Thank you.
No problem, man.